longer than the leftover Kegel in your fridge. Today, we're talking about Parsha Metzorah, which continues the discussion of Tsaras, the spiritual disease, that comes because of Lashon Hara, speaking negatively about others. Now let's be honest for a second. If the Torah had to give Tsaras today, for every time someone spoke Lashon Hara, most WhatsApp groups would need a Kohen on standby. Just imagine it. Good morning, everyone. Also, can I have someone come check my wall? It just turned white after I read the PTA chat. It was red before. But the Torah explains something fascinating. A person's body has many organs, but the tongue is the one that can cause the most trouble with the least effort. Think about it. To punch someone, you need arms. To run away, you need legs. To steal something, you need your hands. But to cause damage with words, you can literally do it while laying on the couch and eating chips. It's the only Avera you can do in sweatpants. And one of the powerful ideas brought down is that every word a person says is recorded in heaven. Imagine that for a moment. Not just your actions, your words. Not suddenly that conversation you had. Now suddenly that conversation you had sounds a little different. Did you hear what he did? And somewhere in Shemaim, there's a heavenly recording device, like timestamp, 3:42 p.m. Subject, unnecessary gossip. Tone, dramatic whisper. And then one day, all the words come back to a person. That's a scary thought. Because people say things thinking. It's just words. But the Torah is teaching us words leave permanent marks. They don't evaporate into the air like steam from your children. They stick. Another explanation says something amazing. Hashem made the tongue able to move faster than most organs. Why? Because speech is meant to be used for Torah, kindness, encouragement, and tefillah. He can say thousands of good words in just a few minutes. But the problem is, people often use that same speed for the opposite. It's like having the fastest sports car in the world and using it to drive to the grocery store to complain about your neighbor. There's a comparison made between Lashon Hara and the snake in Gan Eden. The snake spoke badly about Hashem to Chava, and what happened? Those words changed the course of humanity. One conversation, one piece of speech, and boom! History changed. Which teaches something very real. Words shape reality. Encouraging someone can change their life. Embarrassing someone can damage them for years. Speech isn't small. It's powerful. One of the most famous examples connected to Lashon Hara is Yosef and his brothers. A negative report led to jealousy. Jealousy led to hatred. Hatred led to Yosef being sold. And eventually led to hundreds of years of exile in Egypt. That's a long chain of words. That's a long chain reaction from words. It's like the Torah saying, just so you know, gossip can literally change Jewish history. Now let's bring this down to real life. Picture a group chat. Someone writes, not to say Lashon Hara, but basically the version, which is basically the Jewish version of I'm not racist, but once that sentence starts, you already know where it's going. Not to say Lashon Hara, but did you hear what he did? And suddenly, 27 people are typing. 3 people add emojis. 2 people say, wow, can't believe it. And 1 person adds, guys, we shouldn't talk about this. But they still keep reading. And the real takeaway is the main lesson of Metzorah. It isn't just don't speak badly. It's something deeper. Realize how powerful speech is. Your mouth can comfort someone, encourage someone, teach Torah, say thank you, say I'm sorry, say I appreciate you. Or it can tear someone down. Same mouth, same tongue, different choice. So here's the CHAISPEED TORAH challenge for the day. Before saying something about someone, ask yourself one question. Would I say this if they were standing right there? If the answer is no, maybe the tongue should take a little vacation. Just a short one. 3-second pause before speaking, which according to the sages already saves a person from a lot of trouble. Thanks for listening to High-Speed Torah, where the Torah moves fast, but hopefully inspires even faster. If you enjoyed this episode, share it with a friend, preferably without gossiping about them first. Have an amazing day, and remember, the tongue is small, but it can build worlds or destroy them. Goodbye.